But your passport is
British.
okay.
I'm a British citizen since I was born. So we haven't got to the part where my mom's from and stuff. So I don't want to spoil it, you know.
Okay.
Spoiler alert.
Okay.
But yeah, so home it's got to be England now. Even though, to be honest, I do not like England.
Yeah.
I'll tell you the truth. But then second home is Somaliland. But Somaliland is this becoming slowly number one home.
Yeah.
But England right now, I gotta say, is home.
So you have traveled fairly extensively.
Exactly.
So how many countries have you roughly been to?
32
Okay.
and counting.
Okay. So you've been to like a lot of places. You've been to all of Southeast Asia.
Southeast Asia, amazing.
South Africa.
Southern Africa. I've been to South Africa, but all of Southern Africa. Except for Madagascar. Except for Madagascar.
And yeah, you've actually traveled pretty extensively. Like if you look at Khalid's Instagram, it's like you should follow him on Instagram, but he actually has traveled like fairly extensively, which is like very impressive, Allah about it. And you visited Somaliland, but ended up deciding to settle here.
Yeah.
Why?
So I've been wanting to come to Somaliland for a couple of years now, 10 years to be exact.
Yeah.
Well, not 10, maybe 5 years. But I couldn't, unfortunately. The truth is, I ran out of money traveling.
Yeah.
Because all the traveling I did, Southeast Asia, Southern Africa, I did that all in 1 year. Ran out of money, I was like, okay, I need an adventure. I'm not willing to go back to Abu Dhabi and work, and I'm definitely not going back to England, you know, to the shitty weather. So I was like, okay, where can I go? I haven't been to Somaliland for 10 years. That's going to be an adventure.
Yeah.
Boom. Anyway, come here for a month.
Yeah.
Settled here for a month. Did my research. I saw, okay, you know what? There's opportunity here.
Yeah.
The country is growing, developing, and I love volunteering.
Yeah.
So I was like, cool. Looks like I'm going to move here because I can be a personal trainer, and I can also do my YouTube content because diaspora or people, tourists, don't get to see much.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing online.
Yeah.
You know, or especially in English. There is Somali stuff, but quality is not that great. But in English, there's nothing.
And like what I noticed about like, cause like you've been here for how many years now, living?
2 years. You know what? Like the exact months and stuff I can't even tell you, but definitely more than 2 years.
Okay, so you've been here
I'm just
2 years.
living day by day.
So you have a pretty good grasp of Hadagesa.
Yeah.
A decent grasp of Hadagesa. It's true because like for me, like as I was saying, like I'm such a researcher that it was hard finding stuff to do in Hadagesa and Borama, Berbera and all those places because like other than word of mouth. Because mind you, I have friends who have come back home to Somaliland, but all of them have been just, it's the big places everyone talks about. Oh, so you have to go to the Hadagesa Cultural Center, you have to go to Al-Jilda, Sultan. Well, look, Sultan only recently became very popular, right?
No.
Yeah.
Sultan's been popular
For
for a while.
how long?
Longer than I've been here.
But they changed owners.
They changed. Oh, you know, hey, someone's up to date, eh?
Thank
Someone's
you.
up to date. Okay.
Sultan,
they changed
right?
order like about 4 years ago. Still
Yeah.
a long time ago.
But Mansour, people talk about Mansour, Ambassador,
Yeah,
Ambassador,
yes, of course.
places like that, and businesses are popping up in Hadagesa like nobody's business.
True.
So it's kind of nice to find someone that's creating content in order to show diaspora or even people who are in Hadagesa themselves, living here, Red Hadagesa folks, what there is to do. But here's my question. Your YouTube used to just be your travel vlog.
True.
But now it's kind of shifted.
Yeah. Yes. The idea of my concept or whatever you want to call it, my content has shifted. Yes.
Okay.
Before was I wanted to be one of those travel bloggers who travel the world and like cool places and stuff. That changed because I realized, okay, I'm here in Somaliland now.
Yeah.
This is my adventure.
Yeah.
Actually, in the beginning, my main focus when I came to Somaliland was making Somaliland a healthier and fitter country.
Yeah.
So I was doing my personal training, I was working at gyms and things. My YouTube was just a side thing. Then I switched to YouTubing. So my YouTube, of course, changed to what people want to see. Like you want to see content.
Yeah.
So I said, let me start making some content.
So did you find the transition difficult?
To move here, to live here? No.
Yeah.
No, because I'm adventurous.
Yeah.
I love extreme stuff. So moving to Hargeisa, Somaliland is from a Western country can be seen as semi-extreme.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
I hate you so much for that. But go on.
Anyway, so I was, what was I saying? So yeah, so it wasn't too much. No. It's
But, like,
adventurous. I like it. It was easy.
I think like for people who come back home, you can experience Hargeisa in very different ways. And like the way that you like adapt to the country and adapt to the shift in the in the culture you're experiencing. Because for example, like you're probably one of the few people who literally saw me from, because I've been in Hargeisa for over a month now.
Yeah.
So you literally saw me, I think, the second day I was here, and you've seen me up until now.
Yeah.
And I think the funny thing is my family, my whole family, because mind you, my parents haven't, my mom, this is her first time back in Hargeisa in 36 years, right? Which is crazy, you know? And then my dad came here in January, and that was his first time back in 38 years, right? My parents met in Ottawa, got married there, had all of us there. And I'm the first one of my siblings to come back here, and the first one of many of my, almost all of my cousins to come back here. Thanks. So for me, it's like I have a lot of friends who have I have friends who have moved here, alhamdulillah. I have friends who have visited here and things like that. And it's like, I'm the type of person, like I was telling a lot of folks like how is Hargeisa going to be, what's the adjustment going to be like, things like that. And it was like, I'm not going to lie, I almost had like an anxiety attack 2 days before because I was scared of Hargeisa, wallahi. Because for me, it wasn't like I had a lot of friends who were going to be here or things like that. Like I knew 1 or 2 people, but alhamdulillah, when I came here, I ended up having a lot of people from my city here, a lot of people that I ended up becoming like family friends who were here and things like that. And I kind of found like a little clique here of people who ended up taking me in. But I would say, for example, I adjusted to Hargeisa very well.
No, for sure.
I think you have to I think I have to give you credit in that. Because I actually learned a lot from you. But I feel like the great thing about what you do is you're creating content, but at the same time, you're not just creating content, you're making yourself accessible to the diaspora in order to help them adjust or do you know what I mean? I don't want to say assimilate because that's such a bad word. Not adjust to
transition.
To transition.
Yeah.
What?